Hello everybody. Sorry for the bark. I'm going to make a card. When I first saw the stitched together papers, I fell in love with this full sheet here, and I wanted to fussy cut it. I really wanted to fussy cut it. So I did. I fussy cut one. It took me all day, including regular house stuff and all that kind of stuff. But I am very excited because I had an idea and my card turned out pretty much what I wanted. And I want to show it to you. I still want to show it to you, but I want to show you the process and show you the finished product. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have kind of pre-done these. This, I used the stitched circles embossing folder from Close to My Heart. I don't know that it's available anymore, but if you have it or something like it, it will work perfectly. I went ahead and cut around the circles here on the one side. You don't have to. I just did that just to have a decorative border there. I'm going to use a strip of silver foil paper from Close to My Heart. I have designed and cut three scalloped oval frames, and we will glue those together to get kind of a chunky frame. Then we have I don't know what these are called. It's a banner from Close to My Heart. It's a thin cut, and I went ahead and cut it and stamped it. I used the You Make Me Happy Operation Smile stamp set from Close to My Heart. This one is current right now, so if you want to get your hands on it, you can. I have some, what are those called? Masking pieces on there. That's what the white and colors are for, because I've already stamped on them. But I went ahead and used the sentiment Thinking of You for this. And then I have a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of sapphire cardstock. And this one is cut out of lemonade. The original color of lemonade and original sapphire. This is a piece of daisy white cardstock for my card base. And then, of course, I have all of my little fussy cut pieces. Now, some of these were on the edge of the paper, and I still cut them because I can still use them. So I did that, and these are the ones that I have left over for this particular card. Now, it's not going to be exactly like the one that I originally made because I don't have all of the same pieces. I was able to make four cards. So this is the one that I originally made, and this one is going to be a little bit different because I don't have the same exact pieces in it. But this is I had enough to do 4 of these kits, 4 of this card in a kit with all of these pieces in it. So I love that. I am excited about how many kits I got out of one piece of paper. That was amazing. It did take a lot of fussy cutting. There are no, coordinating stamp sets or anything like that to go with this, with these butterflies or flowers. But if you look at the collection, then you will see that there are, there's stamp sets to go with that. With the Stitch Together collection, it just does not have butterflies and that kind of thing. It's more sewing oriented. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. First, I need to get my adhesive gun, ATG. And I'm going to just go ahead and put adhesive on the back of my sapphire cardstock. Like so. And then we will bring this over here, like that. Go ahead and stick that on there. Now we have a card base. Now the trick to this part is you don't want to put adhesive on the bottom of this because you want to be able to tuck things underneath of it. So I will show you how I go about doing that. I go ahead and put adhesive on these parts here. Run it down the side and down the middle. I want a lot of adhesive on this one because it does have a lot of pieces that aren't actually touching. So like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and line this up on here, and I'm hoping I got some adhesive on these parts here. You want to have adhesive on the like little oval parts, oval circle parts, so that they actually have something to, you know, the silver has something to stick to. And you just want to make an even border like so, if you can, like that. And there you go. You can see how that looks. Kind of blurry a little bit, but there you go. And then we can go ahead and stick this down. You want to make sure it's around on the fold side. Like that. And then we have it coming together, as you can see. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to adhere these together. Now I use liquid glass. I might have to get my new one out because this one is getting really low. It's kind of an ancient one. I've used it for a long time. I'm just going to go around these and add adhesive to around this. And then I will add that piece on top. And I will do the same for the next one. This goes right on top of there, and you want to make sure you're on the right one, which I was not at first. Just make sure that's even and all of the holes line up to the best of your ability here. It is wet, so it gives you just a couple of seconds to line them all up, like so. And then you go ahead and do the same thing again, like so. You don't need a whole bunch. You want a fairly thin bead because you don't want to over wet the paper. It'll end up kind of bumpy and frumpy, so. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and put this last piece on there and line the holes up. And like I said, you just want to do your best. They are not always going to be perfect, but these ones, because I designed them all and I just copied them over, they're the exact duplicates. So it makes doing this pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and stick something on this like that and just let it dry flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and pre-bend this. So with these, you can kind of see that they have little bends in them. They're like pre-cuts kind of thing, pre-bends, I don't know what you call them. But they give you the places where you need to bend your paper. And it looks like that. Okay, so this goes right here and it lines up perfectly even on both sides like that. And I love that it's even. It's on both of them. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I lay this down and I kind of hold them in place so that they don't move. And then I put adhesive, the liquid adhesive, here on this one and here on this one, right behind this piece, the basic piece here, right like that. And then I layer these down like that. Then I go ahead and put adhesive right here and right here where these are gonna lay, and then I just lay those down. And I hold them for a few seconds, or you can go ahead and put this on there. You do want to make sure that you're not getting adhesive on there. So anything that's sticking out, you definitely want to kind of wipe off before you stick your block on there. But then you can lay that down there. It will hold it, and that preps our piece there. Now I like to, I don't know, this is going to be the longest part here. That should be good. So there you go. Now you've got your piece prepped and ready to go. Now the part that I do next is I find out exactly where I want this to be on my card front, and I'm going to adhere this right to the card front. I'm trying to make sure that these are even and level so that it's not lopsided, and I want them, I pretty much want this oval to be, the scalloped oval to be centered. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive right behind here. Right behind there. And again, I'm going to line this up and try to just keep it fairly straight and even between the two. Here we go. I'm going to put my finger down on that one for a little bit, and then I'm going to get the glue to come back down, and I'm going to add some glue under here. Like I said, I might have to get my new glue out, the liquid glass out. You want to make sure the glue stays under the banner. That. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if that will hold that down there or not, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit for this next part. Maybe not quite that far. There we go. And I will bring this down, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour these out. I'm going to also pause you guys and grab my glue, my liquid glass. So as you can see, we have a lot of duplicate pieces, and you don't have to use all of them. I'm probably not going to use them all because there are a lot of pieces here. And but you can. I mean, you can if you want to. I just don't, I don't know that I need that many butterflies or that many ladybugs, but I mean, it would be cute either way, right? I'm going to dig in here. Evidently, I'm not going to pause you guys, even though I probably should. Okay, here we go. So this is my new liquid glass, and I don't know that I'm done with that one yet. It still has glue in it. See, look at that. It still has glue in it. I can't help it. Okay, so that is done. So now it's pretty much just figuring out what you want where. So I really like the idea of this guy here. I do want to grab my foam tape, which is in my roll here. I can add foam wherever I want. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want foam on his wing there. I don't know why it's a him, but it's just going to be a him, I guess. Right back here, like so. So it'll hold him up a little bit, give him a little, I don't know, oomph. And then I can see, because this is up, I can tuck things in where I might want them. I don't know if I want that there, because see, on this one here, I have a large pink flower, and then I have lots of, different sizes of the flower. So because I don't have that here, I can either add in more, or I could replace that pink flower with a pink butterfly, right? And then have this one tilted this way, like this, which is adorable as well. And I think that's probably the direction I'm gonna go. because I like the balance of the pink on and the blue both together in the frame. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a piece of the foam tape for this pink one here, and it will be right back here on the back side of this, like that. And we can go, so this one you can see is cut off, so I just want to make sure that that's tucked under there, whichever the direction that that goes. I could even do the pink on top of the blue if I wanted to. You can do something simple, you can make it more difficult. I mean, it all depends on what you want your card to look like. I think I like that. And then, so then I'm going to need, yeah, I like that. I'm going to need more foam tape. Up here on the edge. Like that. I might actually do 2 pieces of foam tape on that, now that I look at it. Alright, and then I will put a little bit of liquid glass in the center to hold down the center, like so. Hold down the center, and then we will have foam there, which I should probably take the foam sticky thing off of. There we go. Now this one, I'm going to put adhesive down here on the bottom and in the center so that I can put it down like so. I don't want to cover up. Hold that there, and then we'll pull the there we go, and I'll stick that up like that. This one can stick down like so. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start adding things in. Like, I'm not sure exactly where I want everything, but I'm thinking, I don't know that I need another pink butterfly. I think that's going to be too much of a distraction. I think those may be too much of a distraction as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to balance all of these throughout here. We've got pink, and yeah, we've got yellow, like so. And I think we're going to go for a lot of the pink ones, because we have a lot of the pink ones. But I'm also thinking we're going to pull in a lot of these little yellow ones as well. I like these little red pops here. I'm just not sure where I want them. Now this is the only blue that I have, so I'm not sure that I want more blue on here because I don't have any. I like to do it in threes and I don't have anything to balance it, so I don't think I'm going to add that one in there either. I do like the idea of this here just kind of sitting there. You can do flowers on them if you want. You can do little flowers beside them if you want. You can do leaves in here, which I will definitely be doing leaves. I'm just not exactly sure how I want to do the leaves. Really, it's all about just kind of balancing and finding what you do and don't like. Which of course is all personal preference, you know what I mean? There's, I don't know if I want that tucked under. I'm thinking more of a tucked under here, like the big one was. Like so. And then having this one here. I have a couple little red ones available. So I can technically bring these up in here as well. And here's another. These little baby red ones are adorable. I don't know about that one there. Maybe a little yellow one. Right there. I don't know. Kind of like these yellow ones here. Like that, and then maybe, I mean, I think we need some greenery going on here, right? So we can pull this out here and tuck this in here and get some green going on somewhere. And then I'm thinking we've got one of these and one of these, so I don't know where I want this one to be parked. Kind of thinking maybe in here somewhere. I don't know, it just seems kind of obvious to have it there, right? I don't know. Maybe I can tuck this one under here, like that, and then have this little guy tucked underneath here, like that. Maybe have him going up behind it, like that, and then we can have lots of greenery coming out in different places. Thinking maybe this one needs to be this. Like that, and then the little yellow one can go on top, like that. And then we've got this one here. They can come out this way, like that, under the silver. And then have these guys here. And this little guy down here, like that. Now I am also thinking we've got greenery to be had here, and I don't know that I like this greenery on here or not. Kind of thinking this might need to go up here like this. do that, which direction should I have it? Like this. Then I don't really like the ladybug because it's going the same direction as this one here, right? So you can kind of see that I'm just fiddling with it, and pretty much just tuck flowers and leaves and everything everywhere, and then eventually you come up with something that you like. And this is hard to do on the fly, I would have to say. It really is. So this one, I would probably, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back of this, where I'm just randomizing it, nothing in particular. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stick a leaf on there, maybe find another leaf, like that, and just kind of figure out which directions I want them to point here, like that. There we go, and then that one has leaves. And this one I don't think is going to have leaves. That one's got leaves. I think that one might be too big for the spot. I might have to tuck it in a little bit more, like so. Like that. And then that one can go over the top of that. And then say this one's going to have leaves, only they're going to kind of be turned out this way, I think. Maybe the other direction. If I can get them to go the other direction. Like that. I don't know. Because this flower is meant to be kind of like that there. But I'm thinking it needs to be kind of up on here to give it some depth, so that means that one will need to have, I don't know if this one works, oh it does. This one will need to have some foam tape across the top here to go right here, like that. This one will go somewhere here. Okay, I'm just going to glue these down. I'm not even going to worry about it. Like that. As long as it actually has some glue in it, that'd be great. There we go. And then this one will need a little bit of glue. I think we're almost out. Like that. Go here. Tucked in. This one will go right there, and it will be tucked in a little bit, like so. I kind of want to bring it down a little so that it doesn't really have a hole there. Rather the hole up top than down below. And then we'll just go ahead and add this in here. And then this one, the leaves, will go somewhere over here, like so. And that, it totally shut off on me, but you know, here I am. If you see anything that's changed, that's what's changed. I don't know what it was, but okay, so this one's gonna go here, I think. Yeah, I like it there. Kind of like it tucked in there, actually, instead of up there floating in the middle of nowhere. So I might just tuck that in behind this butterfly, but I am going to definitely give it some leaves, I think, on the back side there. Like so. There's one set of leaves, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab second one, like so, and I think that one's gonna go somewhere over here, kind of like that. Just some glue on there, and go ahead and figure out how we want these leaves to be. Now you can do them as far out as you want, but I don't know that I want them quite that far. It's gonna go, they might actually look better up farther. Nope. Like that. And then we will go ahead and put, thinking we might need foam on these back two pieces here. Just a little piece of foam. And I gotta remember which side it's gonna be on. We're gonna do this here like that, and this will be under this. Maybe. Yeah, I think it really should be under that. So then we'll just put this on the leaf. Maybe. Like that. And then have that sticking up. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put adhesive on here and have this, woo, stick in here. If I can get it stuck in there right. Stuck in there like so. Yep, like that. Okay. And there's that one, that one, that one, that one. Now we gotta get working on this little yellow guy here, which I'm just gonna add a little bit of adhesive to, and then stick him down. I don't really want it to cover the word, but I do like having it next to it. Do I want that under? No. No, I do not. I do not want that under. Then we have these little guys down here that need, like this guy needs some leaves. I'm not exactly sure which ones I want to give it. We'll just add some adhesive on the back and just go ahead and our liquid glass and go ahead and just add them randomly. Why not? Like so, and let's see. Where did that other one go? I think it's right here. There. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead. Oh, that one's a little. Which one was the last one I did? There we go. Like that. Add some adhesive. Liquid glass. The reason I like the liquid glass for this particular application is because it helps balance everything. Now the question is, do I really want it over there or do I want it up here? So I'm kind of thinking up there. Maybe I really do want this one here. But it adds the black in, and I don't know that I have any other black, right? So what am I going to do with that? I do like it there though. I mean, it is pretty. Okay, well I guess I'm just going to leave that there. It'll be glued right there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more adhesive to this because I moved it. Doesn't need a whole bunch. And then we will go ahead and place this one down under here. And then this one we're going to put on here. I know demonstrations really should have, you know, full glue gun, full glue and everything, but yeah, that's not me. I don't waste stuff. Definitely don't like to waste stuff, so. Alright, so I'm not sure which direction we're going to have this one pointing now. that that's there. Have it tucked under there. We can have it turned to the side. Kind of liking that right there, I think. Right there like that. Should I have a leaf on the other side? I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. If I do, it would have to be something like this. I don't know that I like that. That's kind of busy. I guess we could do this one right there on that side and have it just have two leaves, one on each side. Okay, sure, why not? Like it. A little bit of adhesive, and then we'll add adhesive to the back of this. I definitely could have used foam, but I don't know that I want to. And then we can go ahead and put this guy whichever direction. I think I'm going to go this way. Go that way. Because I've got a couple pointing out that way, and I've got a couple pointing out that way, and I think having it all even would be kind of nice. Okay, so now we're going to do, we could do this here, and I gotta figure out which direction I want that to, I mean, you could totally have it coming out of there. I don't know if I do want that or not. It's kind of cute. I kind of like that actually. But it does kind of, well, I guess we'll just have to add something in up here or down here for this little guy. Right, like that. I know that's kind of all blocked up there. And I don't have anything like, you know, there's no blue showing, and that kind of just opens that up. Like that, maybe. And then have this here. Definitely need another red bit, which I thought I was going to use this down here. And then maybe this right here. I don't know. I think I'm going to put this in here like I liked, just simply because I liked it a lot. I like how that looked, having it kind of stick out like that. Giving it kind of grounds the little guy there. And that's not working very well now. You can never get them back the way that you want them to be, can you? Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do, we've got to do some greenery coming out of here. Just got to have something coming out of here. And we can add these in wherever we want them to be. So like I can add these into here if I want, or coming out here if I want. Like that to bring that shape in is a possibility. That would work. So I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on that. It's going to kind of go quite a ways in there. That's okay. We'll just tuck it right underneath of there, like so. Okay. And then I'm going to actually add some adhesive onto this. Just a little dollop. Perfect. And then we will start getting these prepped and ready to go. I don't know exactly where I want this to go, but I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to wing it because I don't want this card to be too long, even though it's already really long. We'll go like that, and then we will bring, I don't know, bring these down in here. That just seems too small. So let's bring, okay, there we go. this right down in here and give that one another leaf, which will add, you know, just add some dimension. Then we can go ahead and pull this in here, and then maybe this little red guy can go here somewhere, like that, and then this little red guy can go somewhere up here, in there. Tuck him in a little bit, like that. We do have these little yellow guys as well that we can bring in if we want to. I don't know that we need them, but they are there if we need to. I think that kind of is a little on the distracting side. I am wondering though if I need to add a leaf down in here. I just don't like that one. That's a lot of red. I like the amount of red, but I don't like that there's two these. So what if I did that one right there, and then kind of like that, and then I did the yellow down below with a leaf. Another leaf. I don't know. Let's try it. Like that and like that. I don't like the leaf, that particular leaf. I'm thinking maybe this little leaf would do better. I do like that better. What do you guys think? I think that's perfect. Okay, we're going for it. And then I'm going to put the little red one somewhere. Maybe I should put the little red one, tuck it right behind. Like, right behind here. Down there. I like that idea. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this. I'm going to put the glue on this one, and I'm just going to adhere all of those leaves to it, I think. See how this works. Like that. And then this little guy gets some glue. And goes right behind him. Behind the little yellow one. Like that. I think that's going to just stick there just fine, and then we will stick this one right here, and that will bring in the red. Okay, so I'll put a little bit of adhesive on here, and then we'll just add our bling, because you know I got to have me some bling. And then I think we're all done. Nothing fell off. Yay! Alright, so now we are on to the bling. I'm going to go ahead and close up my glue. See that? Look, that lasted the whole entire way. So as you can see, I have extras here, and I can use these in anything I want to. I can use these on another card, or I can use these on a layout, which would be a little bit, you know, a little small. The butterflies wouldn't be, but the others would be a bit small for a layout. But I suppose it all depends on what kind of layout you're doing. You could definitely do a like a 6x6 layout, and that would work perfect. So these I like to just add in random places on my, I want to say it's my layout, because it is technically a card layout, right? How did I get hair on that? Such is life, right? Do you guys always find hair on your... Okay, no, we're going to have sweater on it. If I can get it off of my sweater. Okay, wow, you're just being a little, what is the word? I don't know which one I like better. I really don't. Kind of like that one. But there's always a lot of bling to add if you want to. I love adding bling. But these bitty sparkles leave literally just the right amount of bling. I don't know. I don't know where I want it. Don't want it there. Kind of want it here on the wing. But I'm not sure that I'm going to want to keep it there. I'm just kind of trying to add in bling like randomly. A little bit on one side and a little bit on the other, so it just kind of brings your eye and, you know, through all of it. Another thing to think about is like the little dips, the natural dips that you find. Those are great places to, you know, add the bling as a filler. And that is the card. That is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this card. I know it's a little long, but you know, when you fuss a cut and have to fit them all in there, that's how it works. So this is the second version. This is my first version. As you can see, I used different ones, but they both turned out adorable. Or I think they are. I'm kind of partial, but you can see though that you can get a lot of different variations out of the same gorgeous cuts, pieces. Yeah, I recommend you give it a try if you like fussy cutting. You definitely have to like fussy cutting for this one. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next card video. If you want to watch a flip through of the new catalog, I have one. I should have it linked at the end of this video. If you want to shop the new items, along with a lot of the older stuff, not really old stuff, but you know, the last couple of catalogs, there are shopping links in the description box below. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. Bye!